around 10 a.m. on Sunday. Many of you are getting up, you're getting ready for church. If you are in portions of Missouri, you're already going to be seeing snowflakes fly. And then as it pushes over the Mississippi from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m., that's when it does encompass the extreme southern portions of Illinois, Missouri, Kentucky, and also into Tennessee. One bright note about this is that it is only going to be snow. We're not looking at anything as far as ice accumulations. We could see a brief period of freezing rain, but the snow is going to encompass everything. And then as we move around midnight on Monday, the snow starts to push off, but temperatures are still going to be below freezing. So make sure you check back with us, especially on WPSD Local 6 today, Monday morning, as we're going to be alerting you to the latest as far as travel conditions.
Weather Authority Tori is outside, joins us now, and to focus on why we should be concerned with flash flooding.
Well, Todd, temperatures are steadily expected to rise above freezing, and as a result, snow turns to sleet, sleet to freezing rain, and then freezing rain completely all over to rain. And I'm going to show you why we are concerned with flash flooding. 2 hours ago, I filled this glass with snow, and I put water on top of it, so now we have this thin layer of ice, which is expected. Ice is expected to accumulate some Friday night going into Saturday. Now here's the rain. Here comes the rain. So when we pour this in, the rain has nowhere else to go because it can't penetrate the ice and snow. As a result, if that does happen, then we could see some flash flooding. But one thing that is maybe in our favor is that the snow is still very powdery. So those places that do not have that layer of ice on top, the rain may be able to sift through the air pockets and also get down to the ground. But if we get a lot of rain in a little bit of time, then the surface can't handle that. So that's why we are alerting you to the fact of flash flooding. Either way, we're going to be having a lot of weather headed our way, so it is up to you to stay informed as we alert you to these severe weather dangers. Reporting live outside the studio, Tori Shaw, WPSD Local 6.
Nice demonstration, Tori. Makes sense.
Ultimate Doppler 6 Live radar showing extensive cloud cover. But one thing I want to point out to you guys is that when we talk about rain in South Carolina, you may be thinking, oh, is that associated with Joaquin? Well, no, Joaquin is well off to sea. But do you see this trail of moisture coming in off of Joaquin and moving into South Carolina? There's an area of low pressure that is pulling in that moisture, and that is the reason why they're seeing so much rain.
All right, Tori, we've talked about what you need on the inside of your car. What about the outside?
Well, Mike, this is for those that had to work today. You go into work, you didn't have that much snow to deal with. Now, your vehicle looks like this. Inches of snow on top of it. And one thing you want to do, you want to make sure that you clear all the obstructions away from windows, windshields. And you notice there's a little bit of ice on there, too. You may even have to dig out, like some of our co-workers over there. Luckily, they've got a snow shovel. One of our producers was here at 10:30 last night, and you can see how the snow is piled up on her car. But then also you want to make sure that you clear out any snow that may make you getting out of your parking spot a little bit harder. Also, maybe you thought of it beforehand. Leaving your windshield wipers up so they don't stick to your vehicle is always a good idea, but you notice even then the snow's covering it up. Animals get cold too, so one thing you also want to do, bang on the hood of your car just in case you have an extra passenger and you can let them scurry off. Also, keep clearing the snow. We've got a lot to clear here, and if you can't find yourself with any movement, you can use salt, sand, or even kitty litter to get you moving again. So hopefully these tips for inside and both outside of your vehicle were of help. So next time you're traveling, things will be a little bit safer. Reporting live outside the studio, Tori Shaw, WPSD Local 6.
I'm getting out of breath just watching all that. Thank you, Tori.
Sure to post your pictures with your red nose.
And if you add the hashtag red nose, you can actually win a trip for two to New York City.
Wow.
WPSD Local 6, the Weather Authority, certified most accurate by Weather Rate.
Now let's see if I can do the weather forecast with my red nose. Right now we are looking at Ultimate Doppler 6 Live radar. We have an area of high pressure parked over the Local 6 area, giving us wall-to-wall sunshine.
Get ready. Tori Shaw joins us now live in Paducah. She has the list of things you need in your car to be snow ready. Tori?
That's right, Johnette. Well, here are a few things that you do need inside of your car. One of them is a blanket, just in case you find yourself stranded for a period of time. This blanket can keep you warm. Also, while you're waiting, you may get hungry or thirsty, so non-perishable food items such as peanuts, trail mix, anything like a quick snack. Bottled water is also a good idea because the salt will make you a little thirsty. Keeping warm, we have hand warmers. Also, if your situation is a little more serious, a first aid kit is a good idea, especially to keep in your car all year round. Now, if you find yourself stranded at night, a flashlight, light stick, and also if you do have a flashlight, extra batteries so you can wave that person or even a crew that is headed your way to help. So if you do find yourself hunkered down today with nothing to do, it may be a good idea to go ahead and get that list together. So that way, next time a winter storm arrives, you are good and ready. Reporting live outside the studio, Tori Shaw, WPSD Local 6.
All right, thank you, Tori.
You are headed to Louisville to enjoy the races. It will be a little on the cool side, and make sure you have those sunglasses and also the sunscreen because that sun is going to be in full force. We're going to be at 53 degrees by 9 o'clock there. And also we did receive some wind damage. There's a few limbs that have fallen in portions of Hickman, Kentucky. Also, there have been reports of limbs down around the Mayfield area in Graves County. And remember me telling you about those big fat raindrops we're getting with this? This is what it looked like in Illinois as this system moved through. So we greatly appreciate your Storm Pins, and you can download the Storm Pins app on your cell phone through your Google Play app or even your iPhone store. And we're going to be steadily tracking the remnants of Tropical Storm Bill. You do notice the center of the circulation is over southern Illinois, and we've had reports of many roads flooded in Anna, Illinois, as that central location is going to be steadily pushing off to the north and east. Also, we have the band that did cause the tornado warning for William and Johnson counties earlier. That's making its way through the Pennyroyal region. Gusty winds and heavy rain with that. Here's that widespread rain, so we do have a flash flood watch still in effect, and those streets reported to be flooded around the Anna community there. And then we have this final band that's going to be moving through. Doesn't have quite much of a punch, but it's still going to be giving us even more rain as we settle down into the evening. At the reds, it means that it's going away from the radar. So right now we're using the Paducah radar. So the red means the winds are going this way. The green means the winds are going in the opposite direction. And as a result, you do get a little spin. It's like running a pencil between your hands back and forth, and it does cause that pencil to rotate. It is right here. You can see it spinning into the northeastern portions of Arkansas, steadily moving to the north and east. It's tapped into more moisture. As you can see, the oranges and yellows and greens swirling around there. It's got a lot of moisture to work with because it's been so humid here lately. And here's the latest track on this. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind is that this red line here is not necessarily the exact path of where that's going to go. It can either move a little farther to the north or even farther to the south. That's why we have this kind of margin of error here to the north and south of that red line. The weekend is looking absolutely great. As we're checking over the next 3 days, lifestyle index is in the green, 77 for a high for tomorrow. Mix of sun and clouds for Sunday as we reach into the lower 80s. We do see the chance for a pop-up shower, mainly in the afternoon for Monday as we reach a high into the lower 80s. And then it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We do have that slight chance of rain, mainly want a pop-up shower, maybe even a pop-up thunder shower as well. But we're going to be dealing with those warmer conditions into the mid to lower 80s for the better part of the week next week. Overnight lows will also be into the 60s. But hey, it's a great day for the races and any games, baseball games, soccer games, or anything you've got going on. Oh, we've got a yard sale going on here at the station tomorrow morning as well. Be a great day to do that.
I'm impressed. She made it the whole way with that red nose. I'm impressed.